April. She is getting married after matching with someone on Match.com. So this story has been floating for a little while now, and I am just watching. April is having fun with this story. She's using it to make content, and I am really amused by it. I'm not stitching her because she is very amused by the stitches, because the people in the stitches are calling her delusional, saying marrying a man in 30 days is kind of crazy, and telling her to do a background check, be safe, live your all the things that you see at the top. She's talking about they're saying that they want to protect her and blah, blah, blah. So that is what she is saying. She is having a good time with this. But I came here today because the woman, this woman right here, she is the one who was love bombed by the man that April is seeing. So this woman went to her TikTok page to clarify or to explain what she experienced with that same man. So, if you're on my TikTok page, I will link her post because you should watch it. And she's just talking about how the relationship transpired and all of that good stuff. And she is very eloquent. You can tell that she has really reflected on where she zigged, where she should have zagged, and all of that. When she's talking about love bombing, she's talking about how she was vulnerable to this type of person, and she's very introspective. She's also quite gorgeous as well. April is gorgeous too. So that man has a really good type. I mean, yeah, he has some great taste. So I will definitely make sure that y'all can see that video.
Hey y'all, so I just wanted to come on here real quick and say a couple of things. First and foremost, I got to give the biggest shout out to my bestie because the amount of love and support that this woman pours into my spirit is insane. I want you guys to know that she is a woman of the utmost integrity. She is so conscientious of the energy that she puts out into the world that even if it's a meaningless post, she's not going to go on there and give anybody any negative energy and any negative comments. So it wouldn't have been her to see what she saw and be like, girl, let me tell you about your man. What's your number? Let me text you. That's just not who she is. She's all about love and light. That's the first thing that I'll say. As far as what led her to post about it, she was honestly shocked. Like less than 3 months after the fact, she was witnessing somebody at the brink of experiencing what I did. This woman literally saw me plummet into depression. Plummet is the only word to be used because I absolutely regressed. I regressed from my family. I regressed from my friends. There were extreme highs, extreme lows. And the reason that I regressed is because how could I explain to everybody else? How could I make it make sense to somebody else that this person told me that they loved me within a week, that this person was spending thousands of dollars on me without knowing me, that this person was pushing me to drop the master's program that I was in and move to his city and go to a master's program there. And we'll figure out what to do with my kids after. And never mind about the life that you have there because this was meant to be. You are my person. I've been waiting for you forever. And yes, there was a vulnerability in me that allowed for me to be receptive to that. I know where that comes from. I'm accountable for that. I saw the red flags and I ignored them because I was in a space where I wanted to believe that someone could really see that much amazing in me and want me. But, all my spidey senses were tingling. And because I am the person that I am, I had to question things. I had to bring things up. And that led to chaos. That led to chaos because, this person didn't want to be confronted with the half-truths, the lies, the discrepancies, like the things that kept coming up for me. Like it just would not sit with me. And it eventually it just got to the point where, I know my bestie told everybody in the comment section that I became aware that there were social media platforms that were being used for getting to know you conversations. There were exes that he was in communication with that knew nothing about me. And, I should have left at that point and I didn't. And it turned into a situation that was just volatile because it was like there was no trust. Nothing ever got physical. It was just hard to be in harmony no matter how hard. And he tried. He really did try. The last home stretch, during the end of the summer, he was making physical space for me in his home, was buying furniture that was to my liking to fill guest rooms and was, buying things for our bedroom for us to be able to make it our little cocoon. But at the end of the day, and we had said that I would move down there after graduation in June. But at the end of the day, you are who you are, right? And no matter how much you try to people please and accommodate or what have you, it builds up a resentment. Like everything that he felt he had to do in order to, make up for the discrepancies and the missteps or what have you became something, the coping mechanisms were just not sustainable. And it created a rift between us that we could not bridge. And there was no trust, and it made the arguments bigger, and it made the gaslighting worse, and it made the silent treatment. It was just too much. And the final fight was the fight that it was. And here we are now. At the end of the day, I have given gratitude for the role that this relationship has played in my personal development. It really put a mirror up to me, and I've had to be very introspective and tap into those parts of me that still, after, I'm big on therapy. There's been years of therapy to address different things, and there's still parts of me that still need to heal in order not to be receptive to love bombing, in order to accept somebody for who they are, see who they are, and walk away from them, and not try to change their story to fit my narrative of what my hope is and desire is based on a dream that, we wrapped ourselves up into. And my hope would be that the awareness that we're bringing to this would wake up other people, and not this woman, because I know what she's experiencing. I know what he's like. She is in love. And that story is going to play out the way that it does. This video was not about this person dismantling their relationship. I usually do posts, actually, about my relationship. I just hadn't gotten around to doing it because I was finishing up my master's. Sheesh, that was a lot. But I hope that brings clarity to everyone, especially to what the intention was behind it for my bestie. Like I said, she is all about female empowerment. She's all about mental health awareness. She is all about healthy relationships. And, and with her support and with the support of my family and just like my wherewithal and my understanding of things, I will walk forward and, into the rest of my beautiful life, and I will attract the healthy love into my life. And I'll probably be tested again because that's just the way that the universe is, and I'll be prepared for it. I'll be prepared to set my boundaries and walk away from those red flags. So that's it, people. I don't know what else y'all wanted, but that's that.
Now, this woman is banging too. Gorgeous, skin popping. She is out here having a photo shoot, living it up. And she continues to show off her house, which looks amazing. So if this man is a love bomber, I can completely understand why he would be targeting this woman, because she is living it up. Her apartment looks amazing. She is gorgeous, skin just glowing. So I can understand it. Some of the women on my YouTube page were making the point of the fact that she shows off so much of her house. And like her post, she talks about how much money she makes. She is literally setting herself up for the okie doke to be exploited, but she is a grown woman. She can show off what she wants to show off. But if somebody has nefarious intentions, it definitely helps the situation to know that somebody has some money. And homegirl is swimming in it. Just like her skin is popping, her bank account is probably popping as well. So, like I am following up on this story. I know that other people are being nosy right along with me. We are not giving any kind of advice. We are not telling her anything because she is grown. This woman is nearly 50. She knows what she wants. She got it. We just watching it. Y'all go ahead, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.